Welcome to the 2020 NC Folk Festival Virtual Concert Series. We miss you, but we'll meet again. To dance together, to clap together, to smile together. In unified celebration of the diverse people and creative artistry that shine a light on our folk culture in the streets of Greensboro, North Carolina. See you next September. All performances recorded live on location. Sit back, enjoy the show, and all the unedited spontaneity you'd see live on stage. Funding for the North Carolina Folk Festival Virtual Concert Series is provided by the following sponsors: Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives. Cone Health. Now, more than ever, we're with you. Lee and Wrangler, two of the world's most iconic consumer brands. Greensboro Convention and Visitors Bureau. UNC Greensboro, the Piedmont Triad's largest university, serves 20,000 students and boasts more than 35,000 Spartan alumni who live, work, and play in the Triad. UNC Greensboro, find your way here. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, we resolve to make healthcare better. The City of Greensboro. Greensboro Sports Foundation. Guilford County. The National Endowment for the Arts.
My name is Glenn Dobrogos, and I'm the Executive Director, President, and CEO of the Greensboro Science Center. Greensboro Rotary started this project well over 10 years ago, and the bottom line is that the recession hit of 2008, 2009. It was hard to raise money. It kind of went into hiatus for a while and re-energized when they decided to move it out to the Greensboro Science Center and the Battleground District Complex. So with that, it got exciting, it got lots of money, it raised $3.3 million, and here we are sitting today with the first and largest carousel in the history of Greensboro, probably the largest in the state of North Carolina, and it symbolizes the history of our great community with great graphics and animals, and so we could not be more pleased. This will be the crown jewel of the Battleground Parks District, which is just 400 acres behind me. That's going to be history and science and family fun. It's going to be kind of the Central Park of North Carolina, so it all begins after COVID ends. It's been a team effort on so many levels. Greensboro Rotary's been amazing. They obviously led this project. As far as the Science Center is concerned, we're opening a $14.5 million zoological expansion next spring. That's going to be the biggest expansion in the history of the Science Center. Our aquarium's already open. We did a tiger breeding center, a Komodo dragon exhibit, a new treehouse play area for kids. All that culminates next spring after COVID, and hopefully, I think it's going to be the science and the arts of Greensboro that's going to reignite tourism in our community, bring people back, get the economy rolling again. As far as thanking everybody, I mean, the City of Greensboro, the Rotary Club of Greensboro, my staff and donors, there's so many people. I mean, we had 66,000 donors over the last 2 years. Everything from a kid giving us a nickel to donors giving us $1 million. So there's too many people to name, but this is a Greensboro pure and proud project. So thank you to everybody. As far as the carousel is concerned, we had so many donors that wanted to come into play. It's moms and dads and grandfathers' businesses in this community. So everything behind me has a purpose, whether it's for their grandkids, whether it's for their business. All of them play a role in kind of building that storyline of the history of Greensboro. And if you look at all the art panels all around, it's everything from the civil rights movement to the great businesses of our community and the colleges all coming together in support of kind of that. It's going round. I mean, life goes round and round. Carousel goes round and round. It's perfect for Rotary, and it just tells the story of the history, the times, and hopefully the future of our great community. Well, if COVID had not hit, we were expecting over 700,000 visitors to this complex over the course of next year. Now, we'll see where that sits now, but we're not stopping. We're moving forward. Every project we envisioned in our original master plan from over a decade ago will culminate next spring. It's all going to open. It's all going to be very real. And on top of that, we've already developed a new program, a new master plan for the next 10 years called the Gateway Project, which Perfect Today fuses the arts and sciences like we've never seen before. And so today's performance is the perfect segue into a next 10 years of art and science, transforming this community and transforming the story of Greensboro in a really unique way. Jelly Cissokho and Kaira.
Team winning. Yàlla bëggul ku xibaate wax lu la wóor suti dinena Yàlla bëggul ku xibaate ragal leen Yàlla sunu borom xool naa yéen ñi le xool leen fi ngeen baax xam ne Yàllaay maye Yàlla bëggul ku xibaar ne ci baax bàyyi leen su nit ki rombe ne wax si moom du ñaaw ñaaw bàyyi leen su nit ki rombe ne wax si moom du ñaaw ñaaw Yàlla yërmande wax lu la wóor su tëddee nelaw yow ci sa reeni xool bàyyi leen su nit ki rombe wax si moom mu ñaaw ñaaw bàyyi leen su nit ki rombe wax si moom mu ñaaw ñaaw la 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 kirame
Wasimo, now.
bayulen sunit kirame
Wasimo, now. Oh, la la, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to the North Carolina Folk Festival for having us here, and to the Greensboro Science Center, to 7 Cinematics for making this all happen. It's a real pleasure. I'd like to introduce Diali Cissokho in front of the carousel, all the way from Mbour, Senegal, now residing in Pittsboro, North Carolina. This next song is called Alalake.
The song we're about to play, we call that Alalake. It's like when you start learning school, your first day, you go to school, what letter you first learning is A. So when you start playing kora, that's the first song you're learning about kora. Enjoy it, thank you. Bata Carabang
Alabalo, don't buy.
Who been a Carabang
Alabalo, don't buy.
Who been a Carabang Nancho Babusani Sane Musoluke Poto Bama Revient Colule Habibu Baba Bisofana Baba Adua la Jabita Na Sara la Jabita Ulula Duati Buinola Soko ba ne? Ah! Jamu! Dafa neex? Hey! Jamu! Dafa neex? Soko! Thank you. The song we're about to play, I wrote it the day my mom passed away. We went to the cemetery to bury my mom. All my uncle was crying, and my brother, my sister. I was not crying, but I'm sad. When I buried my mom, and we went home, I'm walking by myself. I'm not walking with my uncle. They walk this side, I'm walking this side. The sun popped at my head. I went to inside the house. Everybody was gathering, sad and cry. And then I stand up, I sing this song. I make everybody cry, and that's how, when I started crying, my mom, because this song touched me so hard. Thank you, enjoy. Samba la kira no, no, yeah. Maman, c'est toi qui m'as donné la vie, maman. C'est elle qui m'a donné la vie, maman. Tu me manques beaucoup, maman. Je t'aimerai. Abdoulaye, maman. Jabouba. Jelki baba ma. Youssouf baba. Mansata ba. Abdoulaye ba wono. Kale Julaye manda. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Alinya kuma. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Kale Julaye manda. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Alinya kuma. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Kale Julaye manda. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Alinya kuma. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Kale Julaye manda. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Alinya kuma. Dunia.
Sayati Jomtula.
Kale Julaye manda. Sayati John Tula. Sayati John. Sayati John. Sayati John Tula. Alinya kuma. Naya. Thank you. The song we're about to play, I wrote it when I moved to America, 2010. But when I see America scare me, I almost went back home. But my wife keep me say, stay. Because how some people treat in people, it's not right. I thought America, before I moved to US, I thought America was like people was, caring to each other, understanding to each other, loving to each other. That's what I thought. But later when I find out people fight about the color, people care about the color, I say, what kind of life is that? Black, white, have to be matter? I don't understand. I thought we're human. I thought we all come from one direction. And then we all gonna go same direction. no matter who you are. So why color and skin matter? Why? I think it's the heart. We need to support each other, love each other. So I wrote this song for people gathering together, caring to each other, and love each other. Enjoy it. Thanks. People European, people Africa, people America, let's get together. We don't need no more fights, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from. We don't need no more fight. world needs peace and love. But people don't like peace and love. I don't understand why. And you want to get blessed? It's hard. Hiro bengayo matuku file.
Find your way here.
To a community of people
guided by the wisdom of a goddess and the spirit of a warrior.
At UNC Greensboro, we transform lives every day.
On campus,
in our hometown, our home state,
and around the world. By being true to our core, we've earned the right to say,
we are the best at what we do.
We are UNC Greensboro.
A national leader in a thriving city.
Right here in the heart of North Carolina.
Find your way here.
Yeah, so this spot here is Center City Park. It's been here since 2006 when it opened. It's about 2.5 acres in the heart of downtown Greensboro, and between this park and our other park right across the street, LeBauer Park, we have a combined acreage of about 5.5 acres right in the heart of downtown Greensboro, which is quite extraordinary to have a city of this size dedicate so much prime real estate in the heart of their downtown to open spaces. Yeah, so in years past with the Folk Festival, both of our parks have played an integral role in the Folk Festival. LeBauer Park across the street hosts a stage every year, and we see about 20 to 30,000 people come through over the 3-day weekend. And then the last couple of years here in Center City Park, this has been the maker space where we're able to highlight local North Carolina artists and the different crafts and craftsmanship that they put together. What makes it special to us is the community support. Every year between our two downtown parks, we see about 240,000 people come through in a year, and we offer over 400 free programs to the park. So the idea with both of our parks is not just to have a park that people just come to on their own willy-nilly. We've decided to take it a step further. We are very intentional in programming our parks, highlighting diversity, celebrating what makes us different as a community, bringing various communities together in the center of downtown. So it truly has become a gathering place for Greensboro and beyond for folks to come together for a multitude of reasons and activities in our parks. We're thrilled yet again to partner with the North Carolina Folk Fest this year to not only highlight our parks, but also to highlight the Folk Festival and all the great musicians and artists that are highlighted as part of that. It is certainly a unique time in Greensboro and the rest of the world as we continue to deal with the challenges presented by COVID. What excites me most about this, though, is the creative approach to how we're able to continue to bring people together, to highlight musicians and to highlight artists. And while we can't do it physically in person, I am very excited about the idea that we've come up with for taking this virtually and for doing this online so that folks can still have a very similar experience to what they would experience in the past. And if there is an upside to this, I think the fact that a lot of people will be able to enjoy it from air conditioning will be something that's completely different than what we've experienced in years past. So if there is a silver lining, I would say, that air conditioning is definitely one of those. Public parks, open spaces have always been a vital part to any community. Now more so than ever, we're seeing that as folks were having to self-quarantine back in March and April. Our parks really became integral to everybody's day of lives. It's an opportunity to get outside, to take your mask off if you're far enough away from other people, to breathe some fresh air, to exercise, to get some vitamin D. So, for us,
COVID has really exemplified just how important a role parks play in everybody's day-to-day lives. We're excited to see that continue. My biggest hope is that in a post-COVID world, people will continue to access our open spaces and our downtown parks and continue that level of outdoor recreation and exercise that's been so important these last several months. So we all know that parks have long been an integral part of our day-to-day life. It's that they are an asset to any healthy community. What we've discovered during COVID is that parks have become even more important and even more embedded in our day-to-day lives. They have really been a relief for a lot of people to get outside, to breathe some fresh air, to exercise, to be with their friends at a socially distanced space. So now more so than ever, we are recognizing just how important a role our parks play in a healthy, vibrant community. And it's my sincere hope that when we get through COVID and in a post-COVID world, folks will remember just how important parks like these are and how much benefit they brought them, during the COVID-19 pandemic, and will continue to access them and employ them the same way they did the last several months, and and really continue to live the importance of parks, to recognize it and to incorporate that into their day-to-day lives. Charlie Hunter and Jeff Clapp.
On the other side of fear is greatness. But the real victory comes the moment you find out what you're really made of. Wrangler.
We've missed you. It's been quiet without you and the music that makes our stages come alive. North Carolina's largest venues have joined forces to bring live entertainment back, from sanitizing to contactless procedures and more. NC Live is working with local governments and is committed to keeping audiences, staff, and artists safe. We can't wait to reopen for the return of the live entertainment experience. To do this, we must all practice the 3 W's. Wear a mask, wait 6 feet apart, wash your hands often. We hope to see you soon. Visit nclivecoalition.com for more.
So we are a 11-acre total altogether botanical garden for the City of Greensboro Parks and Recreation Department. So we have a lot of interactive artwork. We have apples that you can actually crawl in and climb in, and we have people find it and read a book in there, and kids go in there and play. We have an edible children's garden. We have a lot of artwork, several artwork in here, so that's kind of what we're known for. And then our children's garden, we have a scavenger hunt. It's A through Z, so each letter symbolizes something different that the kids can come and, or adults, come and do different things and try to find the letters. This is the book stage. So we have a lot of events here. We have an early summer reading program, 0 to 5, that we do, where kids come and people read kids' books and things like that. We have mini concerts, performances, small weddings. So we do a lot. It's a nice little setting right here in the garden. We opened in 2011. So this was a joint partnership between Greensboro Beautiful Incorporated and the City of Greensboro. We have 6 acres developed now. We will eventually be going 11, so we still have future room to grow. We actually have some pretty cool things coming up. We actually have a tree house coming behind the building here, so hopefully in the next couple of months we'll have a tree house. So it'd be pretty cool to interact, and people of all abilities and can go up, and I'll be an observation deck over there, and they'll be able to, you know, just kind of hang out and do whatever they need to do in there. So you want to go to greensborobeautiful.org and find out more information about the Botanical Gardens of Greensboro, and this one's Gateway Gardens. The Burnett Sisters Band.
I don't want your silver chain. All I want for change. Oh, that one is your heart, darling. Just say you'll take me again. Just say you'll take me again. It's been so long since you said goodbye. I guess that's the reason why I sit and cry. I miss you, baby, every day and night. It's been so long since I held you tight. Everything's different since you went away. Miss you, baby, every night and day. I can't help feeling that you ought to know. I love you, baby, and I miss you so. Nothing ever seems the same. Sunshine has turned to rain. Every time I hear your name, my heart becomes a burning flame. It's been so long since you said goodbye. I guess that's the reason why I sit and cry. I miss you, baby, every day and night. It's been so long since I held you tight. Nothing ever seems the same. Sunshine has turned to rain. Every time I hear your name, my heart becomes a burning flame. It's been so long since you said goodbye. I guess that's the reason why I sit and cry. I miss you, baby, every day and night. It's been so long since I held you tight. Well, we are the Burnett Sisters Band from Boone, North Carolina. We want to thank y'all so much for having us here, and we really appreciate being able to be a part of the North Carolina Folk Festival this year in 2020. And we're going to go ahead and introduce some musicians up here, because I'm sure y'all would like to know. So over here, standing over there on that doghouse bass, this lovely young lady. She plays stand-up bass as well as guitar and fiddle. That's Miss Sophia Burnett. And then over here, playing the fiddle, this lovely young lady. Many people think we're twins, but no, we're not. She's just happens to be 2 years younger than me and graduated at the same time as me, and I guess she's just a little smarter than me. But that's lovely Miss Anissa Burnett. Yeah, all right, well, gonna play this fiddle tune here for y'all. We hope you enjoy it. Here's a little Dragging the Bow.
thank you all for sticking around and watching us today. We are so happy to be here, as Kathleen said, but I'd like to go ahead and introduce two more people. Over there on the 5-string, he comes all the way from Williamsburg, Kentucky. Drove all the way just for this show here in Greensboro, didn't you? You actually did this time. Well, that is Mr. Brady Wallen over there on the 5-string, doing a great job today. And over here to my left, she is the wonderful lead singer of tonight's show. Actually, she's going to be doing a little bit of harmony, possibly. And she, of course, plays that great rhythm guitar, and she also plays fiddle, but that is Miss Kathleen Burnett. And now we're going to play you a song that I'm going to switch to banjo for. You want to talk a little bit about this one?
Well, this one is one off of our new record, Long Way From Home. This is a beautiful, beautiful song. It's kind of a take on an old song called Cumberland Gap. It's also called Cumberland Gap, but it's a beautiful new version. Yeah, so Galen Amundsen, she lives down in Florida. She wrote a version to this. So yes, Cumberland Gap is a traditional song, and if you're not familiar with it, it's a great song, so look it up. But this is a version of it, a little modern take. So here's Cumberland Gap. It is the title track off of our new album, Long Way From Home. If I can get in tune. Here we go.
Boys, take a little nap. 5 more miles to the Cumberland Gap. Cumberland Gap. 5 more miles to the Cumberland Gap.
Alrighty, well, that was Cumberland Gap, and I'm gonna go ahead and tune to A because we are gonna do a set that we like to call the Appalachian set, and that is because we like to incorporate a few of the styles of dancing and fiddling and things that you would see back in the day when you might be on a porch and having some fun. That's what you would do for entertainment. Go dancing and play some banjo music. But while Annalie and Kathleen are changing their shoes, I will go ahead and talk about where we learned our music. And we all started on fiddle. Our dad actually started us from a book. I think I was 4 years old and Kathleen was 6. And of course, the 2 younger girls were also about that age when they started. But we also started through the JAM program. That's the Junior Appalachian Musicians Program. And that is an after-school music program for kids and actually is now spread to adults as well. So really any age students now can learn different instruments in the old-time and bluegrass traditions. We learned in the Watauga County JAM program. That's down in Boone, North Carolina, where we're from. But it's a great program, and if you have any interest in learning bluegrass or old-time music, go check that out, the JAM program. And Sophia's gonna come up here and play some fiddle. She has a beautiful fiddle over here made by Chris Testerman, who lives up in Virginia. He hand-built it and hand-carved the scroll, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it is extremely beautiful, and you'll definitely want to check that out. Chris Testerman, he has a website and Facebook page and all that, and he makes great instruments. So I believe we're going to do a little fiddle banjo duo, and we're going to get Kathleen and Annalie out there on the dance boards when they get their shoes on. There they are. They learned this routine from the Greengrass Cloggers, who are an amazing group of cloggers. They started out as a college-age group down in Eastern North Carolina University, and they're award-winning national cloggers. They like to do flat-footing and clogging combined, make a competitive, entertaining style. But Kathleen and Annalie are going to show you some of that style today. Do a little bit of flat-footing. All right, kick it off there, Cynthia. thank you all again for watching this live stream and hanging out with us this evening. That last tune was a great old time tune called Chinkapin Hunting. Let's see. Looks like we got a couple more for y'all. And I'm gonna switch back to my other fiddle. We wanna thank y'all again so much for having us. We do feel honored to be a part of the North Carolina Folk Festival this year, so we wanna make sure that y'all know that, and we wanna thank the crew out here this evening. They've been working their tails off, y'all. They really have been, and they're amazing at what they do. We're gonna have Miss Annalie sing this next one here.
Met someone
Thank you so much. Again, we're the Burnett Sisters Band.
Now is not the time to delay care.
Now is the time to receive it.
Cone Health is committed to safety, and we're taking extra precautions to keep you well.
In all of our offices, doctors, nurses, team members, and patients are required to wear masks.
We're also screening everyone who enters our facilities and testing for coronavirus before any surgery or procedure.
Call your doctor or healthcare provider today to schedule your next appointment.
Cone Health, we're with you.
If a member walks in our office, they're going to know that we can take care of them locally.
Scott Baker, president of Town Bank, understands what our local business community is looking for.
Greensboro and the Greater Triad is a great community. It is a lot of thriving small businesses and mid-sized businesses that are looking for a financial institution that really wants to help them. That is what we at Town Bank are all about.
I am Donald Moore, President and General Manager of the Greensboro Grasshoppers. We are at First National Bank Field. I've been here for 15 years. We opened the facility back in April of 2005, and believe it or not, 15 years later, here we are, and it's been an incredible run. Well, our team is like a minor league team in so many cities. It's a focal point of the community. It's a place where people get together, see their friends, come out with their families. And I think we've had a tremendous impact, not only socially, but also economically in the 15 years we've been here. And just over my left shoulder is a perfect example of that, with the beautiful new office building and parking deck behind that, and a lot more to come. I remember several ACC tournaments that were here. One game, UNC and NC State playing in front of 10,000 fans. The same crew that put this together that many years ago is still here, and it's been a wonderful run, and you know, I'm still proud to be here. I first heard of the North Carolina Folk Festival 3 years ago. The Folk Festival has certainly brought the city together. It's a wonderful event, great time of year, right early in September, and the weather's nice, and it's been a wonderful thing for our city. The future for this ballpark should be great. We're 15 years old, but we've taken wonderful care of it, and you know, I see this ballpark being a focal point of this community for many years to come. Mandolin Orange.
Oh, the star-eyed troubadour sleeps with the eternal, wakes up in the gutter with the song to sing. The magic of the evening is so fleeting, and when it's gone, how we long. We punish our souls for being unclean and bask in the glory of living obscenely. The fringe is a friend, and our friends build the memories we sacrifice for the song. Oh, it's maddening, running to the feast, hiding from the monsters in the belly of the beast. Just give me your love, that's all I need. Hide me from the monsters in the belly of the beast. I'd like to call home and tell them about this town. A northwest gym just nestled in a mountain, greeted me early with the peaceful sounds of the wind in the evergreen. I should go walking, it's not something I do, but feeling this light makes me miss the blues The gutter is lonely, it's a tool I use, it's the road I'm traveling. Oh, it's maddening, running to the feast, hiding from the monsters in the belly of the beast. Just give me your love, it's all I need. Hide me from the monsters in the belly of the beast. At my gate I'll always greet you. At my door you're welcome in. There can be no transgression as a means to an end. So on the wind the wolves are howling, open arms are closed in fear, helping hands are clenched in anger, broken hearts beyond repair. Everything's so great, it can't get better. Makes me wanna cry, but I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. There she stands so tall and mighty, with her keen and watchful eye, and the heart of a mother holding out her guiding light. It's a hard road to travel, this old rock from end to end. The sun it rises on her brow and sets upon the great expanse. Everything's so great, it can't get better. Makes me wanna cry, but I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. So tall and mighty, her gaze facing the east. At her back our doors are closing as we grin and bare our teeth. So on the wind the wolves are howling, she cries they're drawing near. Well, turn around, my darling, no, the wolves are here. Everything's so great, it can't get better. Makes me wanna cry, but I'll go out howling at the moon Yeah, I go out howling at the moon tonight.
All right, thanks for having us, NC Folk Fest. We're really excited to be here at our first gig in a baseball arena field. Is arena?
Let's go with arena. I like it. It's an arena gig.
All the dirt we've piled upon our layers of decay. Just love me, darling, I think I can stay. Love me like you used to do way back when, before the rug was pulled beneath your feet, and you fell back in the saddle, left time standing still, and put all troubles right on me. To say we've got your problems is an understated truth, but in your times of clarity I found a light in me. So when your skin is crawling and that light begins to fade, just love me, darling, I think I can stay. Love me like you used to do. Tattoo your ball and chain. Just love me, darling, I think I can stay. Love me like you used to do way back when, before the rug was pulled beneath your feet, and you fell back in the saddle, left time standing still, and put all your troubles right on me. Just love me, darling, I think I can stay. Just love me.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We are from Chapel Hill, and we have had very limited opportunities to come play in Greensboro, right down the road. So we're excited to have this view. We're also really proud, as native North Carolinians, of a lot of the well-known milestones of the civil rights movement in Greensboro and the surrounding areas as well. And Greensboro made a strong showing in the more recent Black Lives Matter movements, as well as over in the Triangle. This next tune feels particularly relevant to that.
Yeah, it's one that I wrote several years ago, but it keeps becoming more and more relevant as time goes on. And it was about just white supremacy in our country and how ugly it is and how many times we've just had the opportunity to overcome it. And we just keep not being able to do it. And right now, it seems that there's a pivotal moment in our country to where we can actually defeat it. And I hope that we can really take advantage of that. The song's called Wildfire. Brave men fall with a battle cry, and tears fill the eyes of their loved ones and their brothers in arms. And so it went for Joseph Warren. And it should have been different. It could have been easy. His rank could have saved him. But a country unborn needs bravery, and it spread like wildfire. Wildfire. From the ashes grew sweet liberty, like the seeds of the pines when the forest burns. They open up to grow and burn again. And it should have been different. It could have been easy, but too much money rolled in to ever end slavery. The cry for war spread like wildfire. 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 Civil War came, and Civil War went. Brother fought brother, the South was spent, but its true demise was hatred, passed down through the years. It should have been different, it could have been easy, but pride has a way of holding too firm to history, and then it burns like wildfire. 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 Well, I was born a southern son in a small southern town where the rebels run wild. They beat their chests and they swear they're gonna rise again. Well, it should have been different. It could have been easy the day that old Warren died. Hate should have gone with it, but here we are, caught in a wildfire. 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 Doing these live streams, I keep thinking it'd be really funny to go to a bait shop and buy some crickets and just have them sitting beside us. So at the end of each song, you just actually just hear the crickets. But we know y'all are.
Cicadas,
yeah, we got
grasshoppers.
Cicadas, all kinds of stuff. It's good, isn't These excuses are useless. We've run aground again. Another dent in the gutter made. One for every year we've spent together. My baby used to sing all night. Now she's sound asleep. She settled down with her rambling man and found a gentle side of me. We'll make time and take time. Maybe I'm no good, 'cause I have shouldered these lines long enough to know now that I should. My baby used to sing all night. Now she's sound asleep. She settled down with her rambling man and found the gentle side of me. Just fleeting times with little wings of gold remind us of how real we find true love in every sign of getting older. My baby used to sing all night. Now she's sound asleep. She settled down with her rambling man and found the gentle side of
got a ton of old tunes, and this This one popped into my head today, and we haven't sung it in many years.
It's been a while.
I'm going to see if it comes out right. It's a tune about death, but I think mostly about those that are left behind by it, which feels like a relevant topic right now.
Tears of joy. Oh, angel, did you cry for me? How unlike a rose to grow so beautiful. How unlike an ear to hear bad news. How unlike a wild bird to fly away. Oh, angel, how unlike you. I see the sun sinking low. How unlike the day to end. And now, with all that you oh, angel, do you remember your old friend? Angel, angel, did you cry when they took you away? Did you cry tears of joy? Oh, angel, did you cry for me? Oh, angel, did you cry for me?
I watch the waves from the mountain tops and the rock slides through the clouds. 'Cause this whole world is gonna shake someday, and I'll be somewhere looking down. But I'll miss the coals and the cool night air and the fire in our eyes. That world of shadows and twirling hair as fire dies. 'Cause you alone steal every heart, and you alone shall be just the world I never knew, and the only one I see. Some toast the night as each day begins, wearing shadows in between. But I close my eyes until once again the moon and I can dream of little birds catching fireflies until the darkness pulls them down. Little worlds hung on firelit eyes crying, come a little closer now. 'Cause you alone steal every heart, and you alone shall be just the world I never knew, and the only one I see. I watch the waves from the mountain tops and the rock slides through the clouds. 'Cause this whole world is gonna shake someday, and I'll be somewhere looking down. I've carried the world on my back with no more to obtain. A fire in the sky, a dim light in my eye that's long faded. And I've stood where heroes have fallen, their names turned to stone. Yet I remain nameless, the best friend a hero's known. Now I'm saved my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. From the age of kings, when pride decided all fate, long before war machines took charge and I was to wait. It was blind hope and blinders with young men to carry between. All the death and the glory, believing they're one and the same. Now I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. Yes, I've carried the world on my back with no more to obtain. With the sword and the shield perched upon saddles and reins. But the stampedes of thunder, the cavalry's charge, leave me now. And your last war will come, but I cannot follow you down. No, I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. I said these days I'm saving my strength for running. I just discovered how much I speed up when I'm playing guitar.
We're a little out of practice.
Here's a ghost story for you. Every little thing you do is a small reminder. Now all I see is you upon the mountain peak, falling down on me. Looking out over all of Shenandoah, the rocks below could never understand. All they stole from me. Now every little thought of you is a small reminder of my regrets. If only you know true happiness. Maybe one last ghost would be just a lost kid roaming these hills of Rockbridge County. But round and round you go, mountain high, valley low, and you know I'll never lose these old John mountain blues. There's no burden greater in life.
Hey stranger, if ever you decide giving into the bottom will ease your worried mind and heavy heart, you'll see in time there's no burden greater in life. Soon as you pick yourself up just to go home to your loved ones, you'll find a locked door. Don't go make mistakes like mine. There's no burden greater in life. Don't go living with trouble in mind. There's no burden greater in life. This is the closest thing to being at a music festival that we've had in many months, and this was always our favorite time of day to play a set while the sun is going down, and you know, we're not quite rowdy enough to play at night, but this is perfect.
Yeah, we're a good sunset band. Also an early morning band as well. People stumble out of their tents, and we don't quite bash them over the head with music, you know.
Here's one of the most festival-y ones.
Old man, give me endless time. Never let these ties sever. 'Cause breaking bottles in the yard will never steal my mind again. Like old ties and companions, just sitting on the fence. The tunes we've carried through the years will change. Man, it's just enough to keep these ghosts around those haunted fields. But old ties and companions, you and I were just passing through. 100,000 miles of lonely track, holding back tomorrow. Someday I'll hop along and ride it home. But old ties and companions, Lord, we never leave alone. So holding man, give me endless time, never let these ties sever. 'Cause heaven knows in all this fooling around, these times won't last forever after all.
Well, thank y'all again for watching us play, and thanks to North Carolina Folk Festival for having us. It's really a treat to get to do this on such a beautiful night. We got one more tune.
Just like an old friend, kinder than expected. That Cadillac came and gave our girl a ride. Loss has no end, it binds to our connection. We don't speak of it, we don't even try. If you could help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, then you can help me, and in our time together, her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night. I miss the old hymns when she used to sing. The sparrows spread their mortal wings, but now they've all lighted with the silence of streams, like notes on the pages. She breathed life into all things. If you could help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, then you can help me, and in our time together, her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night. Just like an old friend, reach out to me and bathe me in the light understanding and try to help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, and you can help me, and in our time together her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night.
Additional funding and support for the North Carolina Folk Festival virtual concert series is provided by the following sponsors. I try to close my eyes, clear my mind, just listen to the wildflowers growing. Such whispers on the breeze, they don't come easy now, over all this noise. I spent my youth among the pines. They used to sing a tune so fine, and the wind moves like an echo, carrying their voices. I saw it in a dream, monuments of trees, as the air we breathe turned our lungs to dust, and the redwoods so tall, and all their all began to rust. With no bend and sway at all, that ancient dance was lost, and the wind moved like an echo with a sigh in every gust. Well, someday I hope to find that land of honey wine, where the coffee grows on the white oak trees, and those sugar-coated mountains
and the spring began to melt into the sweetest streams. Each night the starlight and the sea together form eternity, and the wind moves like an echo as the world drops off to sleep.